Meow. Cat wants feeding. So, in preparation for today's challenge, or for tomorrow's challenge, next week's challenge, what day am I on? I don't know anymore. As I was trying to say, in preparation for the start of this next week's challenge, I also need to know how much calories I'm actually eating on average. If I remember correctly, when I have tested this theory in the past, I eat on average 2,500 to 3,500 calories per day. And that changes every day depending on whether or not I binge eat, whether or not I'm emotional, as well as several other things. Here you go. Good girl. Yes, you heard that right. Last time I checked my calorie average, it was 2,500 to 3,500 per day. Keeping in mind, I'm not doing any exercise right now with the exception of free diving training, which is, I'll be honest, the laziest form of training you can possibly do. The odd park run now and again. If I'm eating on average 3,000 calories per day, it's not surprising I'm struggling to lose weight. But the challenge doesn't start until tomorrow, so what we're going to do is find out today how many calories I'm actually eating so that from tomorrow I have a better idea of where I'm starting from and how much I need to change my diet. I'm not actually going to change anything about my normal diet or I have on a daily basis today. I'm actually going to show you guys exactly what I usually eat on a daily basis. Some of you are probably going to be crying and curling up wishing you were dead after you see some of the foods that I eat and how bland and rubbish they are. But like I said, I'm not going to do anything differently today, have any sort of special diet. I'm not going to have any form of healthy diet. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I eat currently on a daily basis before I start behaving with my eating habits tomorrow. And we're starting with breakfast. I apologize in advance for what you're about to see. Start with breakfast, we go to the cupboard, we get some rice. Keeping in mind the rice is servings for 2 people. $166 grams of cheese. What is wrong with me? Whoa. Wow. I almost forgot to add, I also have a lychee drink most mornings as well. This is probably the healthiest thing I have during the day because it actually contains some kind of veg. It contains chunks of lychee. It's actually quite nice. It's also very high in sugar. Now, I've actually just inputted, my God, I've just inputted all this into my fitness pal for you guys. Oh my God, I want to cry. I cannot believe this. So I'm going to screenshot it so you can actually get a better view. Picture here or on the screen here. For this one breakfast alone, for this pile of rice, cheese, hot chocolate with marshmallow and honey and a lychee drink, comes to 1,505 calories. And this is what I have every morning. This is my breakfast most mornings at the moment, or has been for the last like 4 months. Just, what is wrong with me? I have no words. Because of my job, I quite often don't have a lot of time, so I try and find the fastest and easiest option when it comes to breakfast, and so hence why fast, easy, 5 minutes in the microwave works. I also don't get a lot of time to eat during the day, so I think, oh, I'll have a nice big breakfast, be all right through the day, I won't get as hungry. I still get hungry, I won't get as hungry. You know what? This is one of my favourite breakfasts, but right now, knowing how many calories it is, I kind of don't want to eat it. Bon appetit. Oh, worth it. So you're going to leave that one? Go! Get it, Kelly! Get it, Kelly! Get it, Kelly! Oh, look at how many daffodils are out now. Leave the tree! What is it, you doggies and trees? Leave the tree! like I said, I want to be completely transparent today about what I do usually eat on a day-to-day basis before starting my weight loss journey and actually keeping track of what I've been eating and actually trying to keep track of my calories. One thing that I tend to do is I usually have a jar of chocolate spread in the car. This is basically because I tend to lack energy through the day and sometimes I just need a bit of a sugar boost. So I always have a spoon on hand. This is how bad it is. Sometimes in between walking the dog, so let's say I've just picked a group up and we've got to our walking location before we start the walk, I'll sometimes have a spoon of chocolate spread just to give me a bit of a boost, just so we can go out and do the walk, get it over and done with, clears my sugar cravings. But it's not a good thing to have, and I've definitely had at least 100 grams of that today. It's a 700 gram jar, and I've definitely had like between 50 and 100 grams of that today. I've added that to my fitness pal. I'm already over 2,000 calories. That's not even including what I'm about to get for dinner. Oh my god, the amount of people that are going to cry watching this video about the food I eat. I can't believe I'm being so open and honest about this. People are going to literally laugh and slap at me when I'm like, I've been trying to lose weight, but this is what I eat. Wednesday's my longest day. I usually don't get home till about 5, 6 o'clock at night, probably around about 6 o'clock. Again, I always want something fast and quick, but I don't want the same thing that I had this morning. 9 times out of 10 on a Wednesday, which is today, I end up going to Tesco on my way home from work, getting tortellini. This is the vegan version, which is like spinach and wild garlic. The ricotta version would actually be a lot higher in calories. This is the vegan version of the spinach and ricotta tortellini. Each packet is 2 servings, and I have 2 packets in one meal. I actually never realised that it says serves 2. I always just got 2 packs because that's how hungry I was and that's how much I always eat. Oh, and it actually says here, per half of a pack is 326 calories. Per half. God, this isn't even the end either. We've still got more when I get home. I've just put the tortellini into my calorie counter. I'm already up to 3,300 calories for the day, and that's for 2 meals and a snack of chocolate and a hot chocolate at breakfast. So now home. When I said we're not finished, I wasn't lying. I'm about to put the kettle on so I can boil the tortellini, and we are making another hot chocolate. These aren't small hot chocolates either. These are big hot chocolates. I also realized that I did my calculation for my morning hot chocolate slightly wrong, because when I actually weighed the honey, I forgot to take off the weight of the spoon. According to my scale, spoon's about 25 grams. I actually had 25 grams of honey in my hot chocolate this morning, but I'm now having another 25 grams of honey in my afternoon hot chocolate. Still had 50 grams altogether so far today. It is currently about 8:30. I've just started video editing, but just in time for video editing. Ooh, dark. There we go. But just before we started video editing, I'm going for another hot chocolate. It's currently about 9:30 at night, and usually around about this time I'd either finish there for the day, or I would actually go and get a snack pot or a fruit pot or a bit of ice cream or something like that. I'll be honest, I'm not really hungry at the moment. I'm going to choose the second option and not actually go get anything to eat. However, that means that I have had my total daily food for the day, and as you can probably tell, I've not had much nutrition. I now also have my total calories for the day. Yeah, it's a big number. I'm going to screen a code to make it easier. I don't know why I just did that, but you know. Mobby Zen, I'm going to screen record. You should already have permission to do that, Mobby Zen. I don't know why you're complaining. Go. Yes. Hurry up. Not right now. Close. God's sake, Mobby Zen. You're not making this easy. That's fine. Go. God. If I go to my fitness pal, and we can actually, you can see there at the top, it actually says calories remaining for the day. My daily goal was 1,235. My total food was 4,208 calories for the day. And you can just see from the actual screen, everything I've drank, nearly none of it is nutritionally valuable in any way, shape or form, except maybe the lactose-free milk. It's pure carbs and sugar. When I'm actually looking back at what I'm eating, it's pure carbs and sugar. There is no beneficial value there whatsoever. Oh my god, I really need this challenge to start tomorrow. That's ridiculous. I'm very embarrassed by that. Just wow. I have no words. That's not good. That's really bad. I'm actually kind of embarrassed about that number, but at the same time, I'm also glad that I've recorded this with as much truth and as much honesty as I can, because I now can't hide from it. I can't pretend like it doesn't exist. I can't pretend like I'm not doing it. I can't pretend like there isn't a reason why I'm struggling to lose weight. And it's very clearly I am eating way more calories than what I am burning. And not only am I eating way more calories than what I am burning, I am not eating any nutrition whatsoever. I'm literally just eating carbs, fats, and sugars, which are good for you in their own ways, but not to that extent and quantity. When I look back and think I had 4 people's worth of food in my tea, is just terrifying. As of tomorrow, my new challenge for the week, as you saw on the board earlier, is to eat less than 2,000 calories a day, but I'm going to put an additional part on for that challenge. I'm going to try and eat a minimum of 3 fruits and veg a day. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot. I know like the recommendation is 5, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm struggling to eat 1 portion of fruit and veg a day, 3 is already 3 times more than what I'm currently eating. That can't be too bad, right? If you actually want to see how I get on with that challenge, when it is available, I will link it here. And until then, if you want to see how I got on with my last challenge, I will leave a link in the video here. Thank you. Bye-bye.